Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I'm excited to do, it is going to be a new haul video, but there is no makeup in this video. This is everything that I've been buying recently that is not makeup related. I've been talking about how I'm trying to cut back on the amount of makeup that I'm buying right now, but that doesn't mean I'm on a low buy in every area of my life. So we have some fashion, we have some office, we have some travel to talk about in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, welcome. So I do always start off with an outfit of the day. So today I just have on this gray dress here, and I did film this look. This video should already be up. This is actually a full face trying new makeup, but everything that was sent to me in PR, nothing that I purchased myself, because again, I'm trying to cut back on buying so much makeup right now, but all of this was sent to me in PR, and I will link everything that I used in my description box. I'm also the girl that started to curl my hair and then realized I was going to run out of time, so I thought this looked cute enough, and we're just rolling with it. So I have dinner plans after this, so we are just gonna film this video, and I'm gonna head to dinner with half done hair and hope it looks like I pulled it off. But like I said, today's video is going to be a haul, and I wanted to start off with like what I think is the cutest thing. Okay, these are highlighters. Okay, these are highlighters, and I am so excited about these. So I purchased these from Amazon, and what is so funny about these is I own my own business. I own a small business named BY SAMANTHA MARCH, and I sell in there more like stationery style products, planners, notepads, notebooks, decks of cards. And one product that I've had on my list that I would love to come out with is what I put on my list is on brand highlighters and pens and different things like that. And so I've been researching how to make that happen, and then lo and behold, I kept getting ads popping up for pastel highlighters. I was like, how weird, how interesting the way that that works. But then when I saw these, I was like, wait, these are actually adorable. I love these. So I purchased these from Amazon. They were not very expensive. I want to say they were under $10, and they come with 6 different highlighters, all in a really pretty pastel color, and I just think that these are so cute. They're very aesthetically pleasing, if you will, but I also really enjoyed that they came in kind of their own little holder here. One thing I'm really trying to do is organize more. It was kind of an overall goal for me for 2022, declutter, stay more organized, and I started watching recently The Home Edit. Yes, I've actually been watching a show. It's called The Home Edit. Or no, I think it's called Get Organized with The Home Edit is the company. And then I've also been watching Dream Home Makeover with Studio McGee and the McGee family. And they're definitely inspiring me to do things like put things back in their places like this. Like everything has a place instead of just throwing things in empty drawers. And so I thought that was like, I now see the point of that. I'm starting to get more into it. Maybe would anyone like to see me shop at the Container Store, because I'm about to go there and really make a mess of things, okay? I'm gonna be going there soon, and I'm excited, but I loved that this came in here, and then I can even put the lid on it too, but it like each highlighter will always have a place to come back to. We have a couple different pinks, like a really light purple, a light blue. I love like this nude color as well. So how did I know that was gonna happen? So I thought these were too cute, so I purchased these for my office, and I'm very pleased about it. Moving over to some fashion items. I wore this shirt in a video recently, but man, I really like this shirt. I'm gonna actually buy it in more colors. So looks like this. It just has the sun and the moon on it. The quality of this shirt is so nice though. It's a little bit thicker. It is very, very soft. And I'm pretty sure I got mine in a size small. Yeah, I got it in a size small, but it's a little bit more of like an oversized shirt as well. So you can see it's not like super tight, not like super form-fitting. Great to wear with like workout shorts, kind of in that more baggy style as well. And if you know me, like the sun, the moon, like, I just felt like I needed to have this, but I really want to get it in some more colors. And I know when I was looking at this, I got this on Amazon also, they also have some different designs that were under still the same page. So I might even do another design as well. But I think I kind of want like maybe a dark pink. And these are just so comfy, and I like to be really comfortable during the day, especially if I'm going to the gym, working out. I take walks with my dog multiple times a day. I just want to be comfortable and very casual, and I've been wanting to, like, I need to go through my drawers. I do not think I did a good enough job getting rid of some clothes when I moved from Iowa to Las Vegas. Clothes was one of the things that I kept putting off, and then towards the end I just kind of threw everything in and was like, I'll just take it all and I'll figure it out there. And some of my drawers, like, no, they need to be gone through. Some of my old shirts just need to be tossed or turned into rags. And I need to find some new really comfortable shirts. So I'm definitely getting some more of these. Then on the not so comfortable side, I did also grab a few dresses from Amazon. So one I actually wore last week, I believe it was. I pulled this out of my laundry basket because I have not actually washed it yet, because it does need to be hand washed. But it is just a shorter red dress. It has a little bit of ruching on the side. I will try to add in like a photo or a clip of me wearing it as well, and then you can tie it. I tied it around my neck, and I was like, why do I not feel like I look like the girl? But she had actually crossed in the front and then tied around her neck, and I was like, oh, I should have done that. So, you know, multiple ways that you could wear the dress. So I'm definitely gonna wear it again. I wore it to see Neo perform here at one of the Vegas clubs, but I love wearing red. It's become one of my new colors that I just love wearing. A dress, a shirt, anything like that. I just really like wearing the color red. I feel like it makes me more bold and confident. Not red lipstick. Red lipstick does not make me feel bold or confident, but a red outfit really makes me feel some type of way. And I really like this one. It's also very soft, so it was very comfortable actually, in a good way. And then this dress actually just came in. I just took it out of the plastic before I sat down, so I have not worn it yet. But at the time that I'm filming, I don't think this video is gonna go up for a little bit, but I do have an event this weekend, and I was trying to decide if I wanted to wear it. First of all, the yellow color, I was like, oh my gosh, yes. And then once again in the video, I believe she had it crossed and then tied up. But again, one of those where you can kind of do, I think like you can wear it in multiple different ways. Something about like an off the shoulder moment is reminding me of Belle right now, just from that color. This is definitely a different material. This feels a little bit more on like the slinkier side than the red dress is much more softer. So I don't know, I'll have to see how I feel about the fabric, but might wear it this weekend, might wear it a different weekend. But I should at least be able to add in a clip so you can see what it looks like on. And then it does have a little tie here, so you can have a little bit of ruching on the side. But I do like to go out and like enjoy the entertainment and the nightlife that we have here, or even like the day clubs, or just I'm going to a nice dinner tonight, that sort of thing. So I like to have some fun dresses in my closet too. And then I'm also very excited to let you know that I am traveling to space. So I had to buy some moon shoes. I was really just trying to make sure that you were paying attention. But I bought these shoes from Amazon. I was seeing quite a few people talk about these, and so I'd had them on my list for a while. I think these are the ones that are supposed to be like Yeezy dupes, but don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure, because I also don't really keep up with the Yeezy line. But I love, once again, comfortability, and I like to walk a lot, even if it's just like walking up to the office to get tea, or walking my dog up to the mailbox, and it's like I don't need to put on full-blown tennis shoes. I want something comfortable. And I was like, these look comfy, and then they came and I was like, these are huge. So they recommended true to size, which for me is a 7.5, which is what these are. I think I could do a 7, if not even a 6.5, because they are, not only are they just a big shoe in general, but I do think they run at least a half size, if not a full size, bigger than normal. So I wanted to point that out if that's something that you are interested in grabbing. But I really liked the color. I like wearing a lot of nude. And again, I use our gym here for reformer Pilates, so I don't need to, you don't wear shoes during that. So I like to just throw these on with like my workout shorts, my big shirt with the sun and the moon on it, and then these. I walk up to the gym, do my workout, walk back, and it's great. So I've been wearing these all the time, but I think I am gonna order them in a smaller size. I just wore them the whole weekend, and then I was like, I should exchange sizes, but it's like, you know, the backs are dirty. I just like feel weird returning them now. So I think I'm just gonna keep them and just have 2 pairs. It's fine. In case you think I'm incredibly selfish, I did also buy something for my dog. I get a lot of questions. I have a dog, her name is Aries, she's a Vizsla. I get a lot of questions on how Aries does in the Las Vegas heat, how her pads do, her paws do on hot pavement. I've had a lot of people write in to say like, how am I protecting her and all of that. This is one of the best products that I have purchased for Aries. This is Musher's Secret. This is the 4th one of these that I have purchased. So I just repurchased a full fresh one because her other one I'm like digging at the sides to get it all out. But this is paw protection made with 100% natural waxes, and it basically acts as a protectant on their pads. So if we're walking on a sidewalk or even like a blacktop, she has something protecting her pad so they're not getting like torn up. Even on like, she likes to go on hikes. I took her to Utah in the end of July and we went on a dogcation, and Aries had the best time in Utah, but people have told me like, should I have her wear boots when she's hiking and all of that. Aries does not like boots. She's not a fan. I bought them for her. I bought them when we moved out here because I was really worried about also the sun, and she will not wear them. But with these, and you know, I put this on her pretty much every single day. Whether she's going to daycare, she gets it on. She's staying home with me. We walk morning and night. She gets it on. If I know that we're going on a hike, she gets it on. This came to Utah with me. She gets it on. And her paws are in excellent condition. And it's something, I took her to the vet maybe 2 months ago for just like a routine checkup. And that was something that I asked, and they said her paws look great. So this is something that has, I think, made I don't know if I would necessarily want to say a big difference for her, but it's made sure that there hasn't been a difference for her, if that makes sense. So if you're a dog owner and you live in maybe a really hot climate, or you do a lot of outdoor activities with your dogs, this could definitely be something. Again, like I said, this is my 4th one. Something that's not the most exciting, but sometimes we can't only spend our money on makeup and fashion. Sometimes you do have to buy things for your job too. I got a new external hard drive. Okay, this is from WD Elements. If anyone is looking for a good hard drive, this is basically what I buy all of the time. I get the 2 terabyte one. Again, I just got this off Amazon. This is basic portable storage. It's an external hard drive. I learned very quickly with video editing especially, you really do need an external hard drive. Like laptops just like cannot take it. I'm not a Mac girl, I'm not an Apple girl, I use an Android, but external hard drives for me, like I absolutely have to have them. But I usually like to purchase one separately just for Vlogmas, and we are starting to think about Vlogmas, which is so crazy. I already have videos on the calendar, I already have collaborations on the calendar. We are getting into that time. So I did want to have a hard drive that is exclusively for Vlogmas, especially because some of the videos I do film pretty far in advance. That way they just go on here, I just put a little sticker on it, Vlogmas, boom, we're done. So if you're a content creator, this could be a really good one for you, or just an idea of if you do Vlogmas or just anything else and it's better to separate them. They're expensive, but in the long term of things, like if it's your job, you know, listed down on your write-offs and all of that, but having multiple hard drives really does help me out. Something not so fun that I am going to be paying for recently, I got a crown, and I will also be getting a root canal, so there's that. I am trying to film a few extra videos. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly when this one is going to go up, but I'm filming on a Thursday, and I do get a root canal on Monday. So that's very expensive. So that's definitely been something when I think about how much makeup I'm purchasing right now. It's like, or I could handle some medical bills. So, you know, there is also that. So I have that coming up, so I'm really nervous about it, but I know a lot of you have told me like really positive things about your root canal experiences. So I'm just gonna go in with good attitude, you know, hopeful everything will go well. It's 8 a.m. on a Monday morning, like why not start your week that way? So I'm sure it'll be fine, but you know, that is definitely very expensive. But in some better news, I have also been able to do some traveling and some cool experiences that I wanted to tell you about. So 2022 really was like, I wanted this to be a year of travel because that is what my 2020 was supposed to be. Obviously 2020 imploded, 2021, I was still reeling from failed fertility treatments, getting a divorce, and I moved in April of 2021 to Las Vegas. So 2022, I was like, I really want to try to go as many places as I can. I kicked it off with Mexico. I went to Napa Valley for my birthday. I've been to Minneapolis for a launch party with Sigma Beauty. I went to New York with my friend Angelica Nyqvist. It has been so much fun. I went to San Diego over the 4th of July, and I recently just got back from Hawaii, which was such an amazing trip. One of my friends was getting married down there. Really short trip. It was 3 nights. A lot of it was focused on the wedding and, you know, a welcome party and a dinner and then the actual wedding, and then we left the next day. So I didn't get to like see or explore all that much, but it was still so nice to just go somewhere else and see the beach, and we stayed at a really incredible place, so that was so much fun. And then in September, oh, I also bought a couple swimsuits there. I did buy a couple swimsuits in Hawaii just at one of the hotel gift shops. Me and my friend both did, and we're like, we'll wear these together and we'll remember the Hawaii trip. And then next month, I'm actually going to Seattle. It's gonna be my first time in Seattle. I cannot wait to go. I'm very excited. I'm going to a Seahawks game. I mean, I don't like the Seahawks, but I'm going to a game. I would love to visit every NFL stadium. When I went to San Diego, I went to the San Diego Padres baseball game, which was so fun for me. I'm a huge sports fan, especially baseball and football. So I really wanted to incorporate seeing a Seahawks game, experiencing the stadium, how loud it's gonna be. So I cannot wait to go. So definitely those have been things that are really pricey to me. And the thing when it comes to makeup, I think it's so important to note that people want to spend their money. I feel like I keep saying makeup instead of money and money instead of makeup. But when it comes to money, people value things differently. And especially living in Las Vegas where everyone is so different. Whereas like in Iowa, a lot of us, you know, we wanted like the same house on the same street with the same car and worked the same jobs. And like a lot of people were very similar. Here, it's such a melting pot and everyone is so different. I have a friend who will spend $600 on a steak and not bat an eye. And that is just, I love food as much as the next person, but like give me $10 nachos and I'm super pleased. I have other friends who like their alcoholic drinks, like they cannot be cheap, like bottom shelf, like not at all. They want, their drinks are so expensive. And again, I'm like, give me Stella Rosa wine, which is like $11 a bottle, and I'm super happy with it. It's gonna be different for everybody. And one thing that I personally love to spend my money on is experiences and memories and traveling, sports games, concerts. That's just stuff that I love. And that's stuff that another person is like, you did what? You went how many places? You went there, you went to this game, you went to a stadium for a team. You don't like, other people don't see the value in that, but that's okay. We all get to see value in different things. And the most beautiful part about spending our money is that it's ours and we shouldn't have to justify anything. I think there's been so many years that I've been on social media and I've had people come for me for my makeup collection or my hair or the clothes or whatever it may be. But when it comes down to it, it is my money and I get to do what I want with it. One thing I noticed too after a divorce is how hard other women were on me, especially when it came to money. I see all the comments that people make about me buying a designer pair of shoes when I moved to Las Vegas, or my bracelet, or where I live. But I also moved out on my own. I paid for my divorce. I pay for my apartment, my everything. I started my own business, which is not inexpensive in any sort of the way. I put myself back in therapy, which is also not inexpensive. You know, I did all these other things with my money that I think are amazing. You know, my 401k is already maxed out for the year. I have stock investments that I'm really proud of, real estate that I'm looking at, like all these other things that I've done. But people see the designer part or where you live or the trips that you take and think certain things. But remember that we never know for sure what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know what it is that someone might have to be putting their money towards or simply choosing to put their money towards. So I really wanted to make this video and kind of add in that caveat as well, that the judgment of what we're spending our money on these days, especially after going through something like a global pandemic and really realizing what is really important to us. What did we lose during 2020 and 2021 that we want it back so badly? For me, it was travel. I have 2 travel tattooed on my foot. I was a travel agent in college. I have a sign on my wall that says adventure is in my soul. And having travel taken away from me was really devastating. So to be able to have a year like I have had, I feel so fulfilled and so happy that I was able to make these trips. I have a couple more that I'm working on. I'm hoping to at least get in one more in 2022. I think that would be really exciting, but I know I also have some family coming to visit me as well, so we will just have to see. And I already have trips planned for 2023, which I'm so stoked about. So Travel has been a big thing as well. And then just the last thing I wanted to finish it off with, because this was a really cool experience. And again, I'm someone who's very much into the experiences, the memories, but this was called a mystery picnic, and it's with the brand or the company Amazing Co. So they actually reached out to me and they did host this for me. This isn't sponsored, but they did what we call hosted a mystery picnic for me. So I was able to go like free of charge to be able to check this out. But I had the best time, and I think it is such a cool idea. Basically, you want to see if Amazing Co hosts these mystery picnics in your area. So for the Vegas area, right now they only have what's called Summerlin. So it's just a suburb of Vegas, but they are going to be opening one. I think it's going to be focused in like downtown Las Vegas. But basically, you pick a day that you want to do it. They tell you to start around 11 o'clock. And you, on your phone, it's all based on your phone, you hit like, okay, I'm ready to start. And then it gives you clues. So the first clue, we had to basically look at our phone. And you know how there's numbers correlated with each number? So they just gave us numbers, you know, 4, 7, 8, 3, 5. And we had to look at our phone and be like, okay, unscramble. And then what's that word? Does it make sense? And it took us to an Italian restaurant. And then we got a salad there. And then we went on to the next clue. It's like a scavenger hunt in the city, and it takes you around to all local businesses. And that's the part that I really, really loved, because every single one, I think there was 6 places we went to, 5 or 6 places. Every single one I had never been to and I'd never heard of. And you could tell they're small, mom and pop, local businesses. And I was like, this is so cool. We got salads, we got a charcuterie board, we got quiches were like our main meals. We had cupcakes. We got to go out to Tivoli Village, which is a really cool location in Summerlin. To the Summerlin Library. That was like the nicest library I've ever been to, okay? But we had to find this picture on the wall, and then it would say like row 4, it had a bunch of text on it. Row 4, you know, word 5, letter 10, and then we had to write those down, and then it would lead us to the next place that we were going. It was so cool. I love stuff like this. I know some people are probably like, that doesn't sound cool at all. I loved it. It took about 3 hours, I would say, and I just had a blast. I thought it was so neat. And then you get to go to these local places, you get to try their food. At the end, it took us to a park in Summerlin, and you have a picnic there. And I thought, what a good idea. So I believe it's $90 to do the picnic, and then you can add on extras, like you can add on wine. We just brought our own wine, but you just want to bring like a blanket, maybe like a cooler to keep some of the food cool if you're spending time at the different stops. But I thought it was such a neat idea. And like I said, I'm going to Seattle next month, and I told my friend who did it with me, I was like, we should do this in Seattle. The only hard part is like, do we just Uber around? You know, if we didn't have a car. But I was like, maybe we could just Uber and just bring like a backpack with us in each stop and then just go on to the next one. I think it would be a really unique way to see a new city. So I'm gonna have the link down below. The link is affiliated. Again, this isn't sponsored, but they did give me an affiliate link. They have like it's a referral link basically. But if it's near your city, I would definitely check it out. If you're maybe traveling and it sounds like something that would be fun for you, I would check it out. I just thought it was a really cool experience, and I loved it. It made me want to like do more scavenger hunts, because I think those are so cool. I've also done something similar like this in Iowa, but it took you around to like different bars. And I was like, that was cool too, but this involved food, which was even better for me. I wanted to include it in here because I'm truly thinking of buying it for the Seattle trip. I think that it would be a lot of fun. So check to see if it's in your city. But other than that, that is it for today's haul. What I have been buying instead of makeup, some practical, some business, office, a little bit of fashion thrown in there as well, and really cute highlighters. Like, I mean, who can go wrong there? And of course, some travel. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, please make sure to give this a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.